you go ahead and progress over here, then you can grab this item, which is the luxury patch, and then also collect these right over here. Oh, this enemy is mean. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to fight this enemy as Mario and Luigi. Some of these enemies that you fight as Bowser are a pain in the butt to fight as Mario and Luigi. And then collect this. That is all 21 beans of Blubble Lake right there. Time to look for the bean holes of Bumpsy Plains. Bumpsy Plains has the least amount of beans out of any area in this game. Bumpsy Plains only has a total of 4 beans. So we're gonna go ahead and look for them. First off, you can actually, you notice the bird actually letting us know that we gotta go to Plaque Beach. It's because we are actually near Plaque Beach if we actually kept going down to the entrance of Bumpsy Plains. And you'll make it to Plaque Beach. But we're not worrying about that right now. I want to get the beans while we're at it here because, well, I just want to. This is probably, in my opinion, the most convenient way to go about with this. And actually, while we are looking for the beans here, this is actually an enemy that you can fight as Mario and Luigi. We got these little enemies right here. These enemies will sometimes turn into those little flower guys right there. But, you know, since we're really high leveled right now, these flowers are actually not very hard with Mario and Luigi. At this point, we're pretty much high leveled in stats, so defeating those flowers isn't so hard. And neither is defeating those little enemies right there. I believe they're called Sneeds. Okay, so fall down here. You can fall down over here where we use Bowser to body slam this little area right here, and that's how you're gonna get this little bean right over here. So that is, I believe, the second of the 4 beans that we're gonna find right here. And once again, here the bottom screen is on the top right of your screen right over there. That way you get an easier idea of where exactly I am, so it's easier to follow along. So then fall down this way, right by that little ledge right there. You can get yourself the next bean right there. And then there's the last bean is by drilling down to this little part underneath the rock in order to get to this. And that includes 4 out of 4 beans of Bumpsy Plains. And now time to look for the beans in Bowser's Path. Bowser Path has 10 beans to find here. So the first one is right away in the very beginning of Bowser Path with the save point as well as the Brook Monsieur shop. And then there's also a bean in the immediate next screen. You have to dig underneath that little archway on that little bottom right there. And then if you head underneath the pipe and around where we body slam in order to get into the underground section, in order to shortcut our way to Bowser's Castle, you can fall all the way down over here, and you can get yourself 2 bean holes down in each of these little spots here. So then you go ahead and grab these 2 beans right there. And then the other thing that you can do here is with the balloon ability, you can make your way all the way over to this spot over here. You cannot actually get that without the balloon ability. And then on our way to the next beans, there's actually a new enemy here that you can fight as Mario and Luigi. You cannot fight as Bowser. These are Fawful Guys. And Fawful Guys have 2 different attacks. They jump at you, or they use an umbrella to jump slowly at you, which in my opinion, yeah, it's harder to react to when they do the umbrella attack. Oh, and they also have another attack where they launch an egg at you, and that's really easy to dodge. So here near Bowser's Castle, you can there's another bean right there in that little corner spot. And then if you are Small Mario with Luigi hammering Mario, then you can actually go and get there and get the Pow Mush Jam, which actually, it's something that has to do with using mushrooms, that's for sure. Something that involves with items, I usually don't rely on those pieces of equipment. Alright, so there's 2 beans right by Bowser's Castle right there, and then as well as on the right side as well. So we're gonna go ahead and pick those up, and then 1 more bean. And that is by heading to the right side of Bowser's Castle, and there we go. And with that, that should conclude 10 beans of Bowser's Path. And now it is time to get the beans of Bowser's Castle. But before we do that here, this little area here that we opened up as Bowser, you can actually go to as Mario by shrinking down, and all you get is just those 2 blocks right there. It's really it. Just something cool to show off while we're in the vicinity of the area here. So, we are now going inside Bowser's Castle. Welcome back. This time we are entering this place as the Bros here. So let's go ahead and do that. There are 38 beans to get here. And right off the bat, there are 5 beans that you get here in this very first room. So go ahead and dig those up right there. There is a one on the top right, and then on the bottom right is the 5th bean of this room. So we're gonna go ahead and dig that up, and then you go ahead and make your way to the next screen, which is on the right, and you can get yourself 2 beans. So 1 there on the bottom left, and then the other one on the top right. Then the other thing to show off here is there is a pipe over here that will take you to the pipe yard of Bowser's body. Additionally, you can head... Well, first off, going to hit that block right there in order to remove that barrier. But then also additionally, you can enter this pipe over here, and this pipe will actually take you to Dimblewoods. But I'm not going to go to Dimblewoods right now. So we're going to go ahead and make our way back. But then there's also another pipe that you can go to now that we have the balloon ability. This is not accessible up until now. So you go ahead and breathe air. I don't even know what that's supposed to be in Bowser's body, but it just doesn't really make much sense. Go and head over here, and this is Peach's Castle. This is actually the final area of the game, so it is time to beat the game. Except, as you can see right there, you can't actually do anything when you go here, but just know that that's there. If you go to the left of the main entrance, then you can get yourself 2 beans over here. And then if we continue the path up forward through the lobby, then you get yourself 2 beans. 1 there, and then the other one on this side right over here. And then you can go ahead and keep going, and there is another bean just right by the entrance of the theater. And then we can go ahead and continue off around this side, and this screen has a lot of beans. You got that one, we got this one right here right by the switch, and then if you go upwards right here, we got 6 beans. So that already helps you up your bean count. So this is a really good screen in order if we're looking for beans. And then you can go inside the theater, and the theater will have 4 beans that you can look for. The first being right here in the middle-ish, or I guess the top-ish row. And then we go to the front, there are 2 beans. One on the top left, and then the other on the top right. Right by the stage. Both right by the stage. And then the 4th bean within this screen is right by where the Goombas are standing at, kind of near the entrance of the, well, I guess the exit, of the theater room. And then we can go ahead and head on to this side of the theater, and you can get yourself 2 beans here, one being right there, and then the other one being over here. So then you can make your way this way into this pipe over here, and you need the balloon ability in order to get around this gigantic area over here. So that way you can access this area as Mario and Luigi. And this right here will be a dead end, because you cannot actually progress onwards as the bros here. Because you do need the body slam ability. You can only body slam as Bowser. So there's that bean right there. And then if you go near the entrance and go to the right side, you can actually dig underneath it and go to this blue pipe over here. And this will actually take you to towards the top of Bowser's castle. But there's also something really cool that's actually worth showing off here. This is completely optional. Well, I mean, what I've been doing here has been completely optional. You do not need to look for these beans at all. These are like all the beans really do for you is just increase your stats. But if that's something you're interested in, then well, I guess that's why I'm doing the Let's Play here, so you guys can follow along with the Let's Play. But here there is a button combination. Here we have a square, a circle, and a triangle. And there's signs all over the place that's supposed to tell you how to hit these switches in order. But I know the order right away, so that means I can solve the puzzle right away. And then the door opens, and Starla is telling us that we should probably heal up because, well, you probably want to. So as soon as you heal up, we go inside this room. And this is the cold storage. You go and hit this switch over here, and then, what is this? Wow. What are they? What's wrong? Seems like Luigi is traumatized by something. Oh my gosh, and I'm also traumatized by something. What is this? Those are aliens that once invaded the Mushroom Kingdom? You defeated them when you were babies? When we were babies, huh? As always, his hobbies are pretty much pure evil. I don't know what this is, but that doesn't sound good. Oh my gosh, they're shooting us? Okay, and then we have a boss fight. I always get excited when it comes to a boss fight because I love this music. I keep saying that every time we run to a boss fight, and it's true. I love this music. Like I said, this is the best theme in the game, in my personal opinion. But this is the only optional boss fight. You do not need to do this at all, but this is something really cool to show off. Basically, what they were talking about there, since this is, well, obviously, this is my first time doing a Let's Play of a Mario Luigi game, so naturally, y'all don't know what's going on, but this is supposed to be a reference to the previous Mario Luigi games, which I don't really know off of. This is kind of, I'm in the dark on this because I haven't played the other games as of right now. But supposedly, this is supposed to be a reference to the previous games, but these are called Schroobs. And Schroobs have 500 HP each, so they are not that hard. The hard part about this fight is that, as you probably saw in the beginning of the fight, they hurt a lot. If you get hit by them, man, you're going down. So I had a pretty rough start, but fortunately, their attacks are not very hard to dodge at all. They have only 2 different attacks. The front 2 will shoot at the same time, so you just gotta dodge simultaneously with the bros, and then the one in the back will aim for a random bro. And all of those attacks, they hurt a lot, so you do want to make sure that you dodge them. And if you can dodge their attacks, then you should almost never get hit by these guys at all. And so when you can dodge them, then naturally this is a pretty simple fight here. So once again, just go ahead and dodge their attacks just like that. And I'm gonna keep on using Woohoo Cannon because I like this move. It's a very effective move because I just know when you know how to use this move effectively, then it's a. Oh, I guess that goes with any special move in this game. If you know how to use any special move effectively, then well, they're really good moves. And you know they hit all enemies, so I'm able to just split up the damage for every single Shroob here. So Luigi, that is Luigi, that's Mario, that's Mario, that's Mario, that's Luigi, and that's Mario. And because I'm doing so much damage, they should all be almost done here. So I go ahead and keep dodging their attacks like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and go for one more woohoo cannon here. So let's do this. So that's the top three are Luigi, the bottom left one is Luigi. Alright, so I just defeated one of them, just like that. Okay, so that's one Shroob out of the three taken care of, so we're gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of them using another woo cannon in order to do a lot of damage here. So the left three is Mario, and then the middle one on the left is Mario. Okay, right three is Mario, the one on the left is Mario. And, okay, so that's, both them defeated here, and then I'm gonna finish this one with, just a regular attack, because I know that one is almost done, and there we go, we did it. And you don't really gain much out of it, you just get a few EXP for defeating them, and, your reward for defeating them is 10 attack pieces for Bowser's Castle, and when it comes to attack pieces, that means we learn a new special move. And the new special move is called Magic Window. This is this is one of my favorite special moves to use in the game. I will show it off the next time I'm in battle, but, you know, like I said earlier, if you know how to use special moves correctly, then they are really good moves, but this is one of my favorite moves to use. Because as I think this is the only special move where even after you get an excellent hit out of the special attack, you can just keep on chaining hits until you just mess up. So it's a really fantastic move. You'll see what it looks like. Okay, so as you can see here, Starla's kind of shaming Luigi because she doesn't believe that Luigi did some work. Again, I'm kind of out of the loop here, because I've yet to play the other games. I don't even know why I haven't played the other games in this series, because this seems like a series that I would actually like to get into, but I haven't really dabbled into this series much at all. Okay, so, we're gonna go ahead and continue our bean hunts. But first off, we have a new enemy that you can fight as Bowser. And these enemies here cannot be fought with Bowser. These are only fought with the bros only. These are called Magifufas. And they have 3 different moves. The first move being that move where it sends out 3 different shapes, and you have to dodge. You have to jump over the squares and the triangles, but do nothing because the circles will always jump over you. The second move it'll do is it'll shoot a bean at you. And you just gotta dodge that bean. And then the third move it'll do is heal. And obviously, healing is bad. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and show off the Magic Window move. I like this move. It's one of my favorite special moves, so if you can do it right, then it's a really good move. So basically what's going to happen is Mario and Luigi is going to jump out randomly, and you have to press the button accordingly. That one's Luigi. I'm not sure the top screen, but the windows will appear on the top screen. So you do have to react to that. Oh yeah, and as you can see right there, the bros will sometimes both of them will come out at the same time. You just have to press both of them at the same time. Okay, and oh, I messed up! No! So as you can see right there, even after you get, if you can keep chaining hits, then you can keep chaining hits even after you get excellent hits. So you can just do so much damage using the Magic Window. So I might use this in later boss fights because it's such a fantastic move. So, then we go and continue onwards here. I'm just exploring some stuff here that you can't get to as Bowser. So, you know, those 2 blocks right there just contain coins. Over here, more coins. And then we just